The universe is on the brink of collapse. A nearly invincible demon named Tarakasura is tearing through the cosmos, and the gods are powerless to stop him. The demon has secured a highly specific magical boon. He can only be defeated by the son of Lord Shiva. But Shiva has abandoned the world. Following the death of his wife Sati, he withdrew to Mount Kailash, entering a state of meditation so deep that the chaos of the universe no longer reaches him. In this state, Shiva represents pure, detached consciousness. He is total stillness, now completely severed from the active, moving machinery of the worldly universe. Without a collision between this stillness and an active force, the universe will remain paralyzed, and Tarakasura will destroy everything. Down in the Himalayas, a royal princess named Parvati is growing up surrounded by comfort. The sages reveal her identity. She is Sati reincarnated.
Parvati is the counterweight to Shiva, the embodiment of dynamic, worldly energy, known as Shakti. But these frequencies are currently out of sync. When brought together, they violently repel each other. Because she operates on this opposite frequency, Parvati is the only candidate capable of pulling Shiva back into the world to restore balance. Parvati begins with traditional devotion. She climbs the mountain, clears his path, and offers fresh flowers. Shiva remains silent, absorbed in his own mind. The gods attempt to force the union. They send Kamadeva, the god of love, to strike Shiva with an arrow of desire, hoping to jumpstart his heart. Shiva's eyes snap open, but not in love. Furious that his meditation was disturbed, he opens his third eye, releasing a fire that reduces Kamadeva to ashes instantly. This failure demonstrates the nature of Shiva's state. Pure, detached consciousness cannot be won over through magic or physical attraction. His unyielding detachment remains unbroken. Parvati realizes that she cannot win his heart through force or standard offerings. She must change her entire approach to match his intensity. She leaves her palace and royal comforts, entering the harsh forest to begin a life of severe discipline. Parvati mirrors Shiva's own asceticism. She lives on fruit, then only fallen leaves, and eventually gives up food and water entirely, sitting in meditation as the years pass. Shiva decides to test her resolve. Disguised as an old sage, he mocks Parvati's choice, questioning why a princess would want a husband who wears snakes and covers his body in cremation ashes. Parvati defends him, explaining that his ashes symbolize freedom from pride, and his snakes show fearlessness. She demonstrates that she sees the wisdom hidden beneath his terrifying exterior. By adopting his extreme discipline, Parvati bridges the gap. She places energy and consciousness on equal footing, proving she is his partner in every sense. Shiva reveals his divine form and accepts Parvati as his eternal companion. The wedding brings two worlds together. Shiva arrives at the palace with a procession of ghosts, spirits, and creatures dancing to drums. Queen Meena is initially terrified. Seeing her daughter's groom covered in ash and tiger skin, she wonders if this was a terrible mistake. To comfort her, Shiva transforms. He appears radiant, adorned in jewels and divine ornaments, replacing the image of the frightening ascetic with one of peace and joy. The ceremony concludes as they walk around the sacred fire, finalizing the merger of Shiva and Shakti. This moment demonstrates that absolute detachment can coexist with worldly compassion and the responsibilities of family life. This union fulfills the prophecy. Their son, Lord Kartikeya, grows to become the warrior who defeats Tarakasura and restores righteousness to the universe. The story represents the necessary balance between meditation and action. Without consciousness, energy is chaotic. Without energy, consciousness is dormant. This concept remains central to modern life. Millions still celebrate this marriage during festivals like Maha Shivaratri, seeking to bring that same sense of harmony into their own homes. It suggests that true relationships and universal balance itself are achieved only through patience, respect, and the meeting of opposing forces.